Bueno, pues supongo que ya estamos en directo ahora. Hola, siempre primero, sí, sí. First. Entonces, hoy es lunes y estoy viendo que todo está en orden en el Discord y en el YouTube. Un segundo. Vale. Pues bienvenidos al directo o bienvenidos al vídeo. Si ya se acabó el directo y estás viendo el vídeo después del directo. Ahora mismo en la gráfica estás viendo algo oro, ¿vale? Estás viendo hi, I don't know Spanish language. Hello Jack Sparrow. Okay, so let's do it in English for the moment. Okay, let's do it in English. Okay. So today is Monday, first day of the week. And yeah, I will do it in English for the moment. So basically we are watching now gold. I was checking before the market opens. I have this area, this fair value gap, this 1 minute fair value gap, which I was expecting, well, not expecting, just observing how price will react when opens. No, the price Sunday opens more or less here. So I was checking how the reaction will be when price reach this level. So yeah, I was waiting for observing and see if price reaches this level somehow breaks the structure, but it didn't happen. Price it was completely bullish, took the previous week high, which was the all-time high also, and now it made another all-time high. And when this happens, when price didn't respect this area, this fair value gap, give me 1 second. Yeah, I was also observing the reaction with this level. Okay, with this level, but as you can see, price didn't respect it at all. fair value gap 1 minute is 1 minute. Okay, it's 1 minute. And yeah, so I decide to check the standard deviations. So basically what you do is Fibonacci projections of the range, of the previous range. So the previous range was this range, sorry, from this high to this low, or from this low to this high. This range was the previous range. Before we don't have any range, right? So what we do is project levels with the Fibonacci from this level to this level, and this gives us projections in algorithm levels. This is mathematical. We have one standard deviation that basically is the size, this size projected. You see, is one size, one deviation. We have another two deviations, is double of the size. Is this plus, no, it's like twice this. This size twice, no, 1 and 2. So now the price just visit the two deviations. Normally price don't go so crazy. Okay, normally I think maximum 3 we can expect, but now as you can see 2.5 deviation, perfectly touched. And I'm just observing if we have a change of structure now. Use epic. Jack Sparrow says use epic pen, good for making the things. Epic pen, I don't know what is that, man. Epic pen for marking the things. I'm using just the TradingView tools. I don't know what is the epic pen is software. No, I don't have it, man. I'm just using the TradingView tools. Okay, but it's okay, no? You can understand what I mean, no? Okay, well done. Nice, man. Okay, so that's why I'm waiting for. I'm checking for. I put my alarm here. I want to see if price wants to break. Structure. Okay. And what else? Yeah, so this is gold. Yeah, so you will use Fibonacci after market. I can use Fibonacci for the retracement. Yeah, if we have a market structure shift, for example, this low is breaking, although it's not so so like a low I want to see. But imagine we take this level and price break it. Okay, this level, imagine is market structure shift, so I will use the range with Fibonacci, this low, this high to this low. I will use the range so I can see the equilibrium point, 0.5. Okay, and depends because also you have the breaker set up, but basically this is not the best example, okay, but just like an example for the concept. So the Fibonacci, you can use it for the retracement, for visualize the midpoint, the optimal trade entry zone. Okay, so if price retrace to this area, you can expect possible short position. Well, depends. Depends the context, no? Sometimes no, sometimes yeah. But did you take any trade on Friday? On Friday, yeah, but I don't remember. Friday, I was. Oops, what happened? I was checking. Let me check. I think oil, like oil. So basically, this morning I want to short from here, but price took my stop losses and I decided to stop. I'm a bit annoyed because I was correct in the direction, but it's okay. So we have here a nice area. We have a breaker on 15 minutes. This is a breaker, so possible along from here. This is discount also. The blue box is fair value gap. Yeah, this is 5-minute fair value gap. And the fact that price is going down just on Monday, it makes me think this is like a fake movement manipulation, and we will see higher prices during the week. So this could be an entry, for example, a long position from the breaker. You put the stop loss in the low, in this low here, and you can aim for this high if you want to be conservative, or you can just leave the position open, take some profit in this high, and leave the position open. Okay, because we have more liquidity in the upside. So I will share this in my Discord, in my private group. This is a direct enter. Confirmation, yeah, you can wait for confirmation if you want to be more secure. You can go to 5 or 1 minute. This is 1 minute. You can wait for price to reach the breaker. And then you have your, for example, your market structure shift, the confirmation. Okay, I will put better the two screens so I can watch here gold and here, put gold here, here. So I can watch the gold and the oil at the same time. Yeah, we have a 4-hour inversion fair value gap. We have a hourly fair value gap and the breaker. So we have good setups. Is any fundamentals why gold going all time high? Because yeah, this is because the governments are buying a lot of coal because the dollar is losing power, you know. So the gold is an asset that they don't lose value, you know. So government of China, a lot of governments are buying now a lot of coal and also Bitcoin because the dollar is losing power. And it's an asset that in the future always will have more value, you know. So the governments are protecting their economy buying gold. That depends, but yeah, normally if you see the opportunity and it's good, I'll take it, but only if the occasion is good, you know. Like now it's offering, the market is showing us a nice setup, so that's where you enter. It can happen one per day or can happen twice per week, so depends. Doesn't mean you only need to trade 1 or 2 trades per week. You can trade, imagine you have the setup every day and it's good, you take it, but that's very difficult. So that's why it's better, less is better. It's a mix, man. He's asking what is the more secure time frame, like where market always respect. It's a mix. You always playing with different time frames to understand. It's not only one time frame, you know. You use several time frames, and the conjunction of them makes sense. Because if you're in a time frame too short, you will always be lost, you know, because you can see the big picture. So you need always to be aware of different time frames to understand the levels, you know, and why price is going there. If you always are on 1 minute, 5 minutes, it's more difficult, I think. That's more if you want to do a scalping or something quick. Depends your trading personality, or way of trading, scalping, day trading, swing trading. You see, now we are on the breaker, but we don't have confirmation of change of structure. You could enter, but of course it's more risky, because the thing that you want to see is now, where the price is in the area you wanted. You want to see a confirmation of market structure shift, or break of a structure also called. Yeah, thank you, Sue. Thank you, Jack. Or I don't know your real name, but thank you to join the live stream and for your questions. It's good to have some feedback. So it's now almost, yeah, like 6 minutes for 7 a.m. New York time. So gold still making higher highs. I'm not expecting, but I'm very interested in seeing a change of direction in some moment. This low, for example, I would like to see, to be honest, displacement, like with the strength. You know, a huge drop, not a huge, but just showing strength, you know, to the downside. So if you have any questions, you just can join the chat, and I will read your questions. Okay, so yeah, thank you for joining this live stream. And so far nothing. Was you have 1 minute for 7. Let's see how market reacts at 7. I'm expecting, kind of waiting for GBP/USD to come to this area, which is in discount, and we have kind of a breaker here, low, high, lower, low. So this area will be interesting. That's why I have an alert here. And I have an alert also here to be aware if we have a change of direction, if price wants to show us a change of direction, right? Very interesting how price reacted in the 2.5 standard deviation. That's very, very interesting. Just this level. Okay, so if you have, say it loud, if you have any questions, just you can send your message or whatever, and I will try. I will be very glad to help you. So far we have that market structure shift price continues rising, and we need to wait for that confirmation. Okay, we have gold in the right side, in the left, and we have oil on the right side. And the thing with oil is because we have a breaker, 15-minute breaker here. We have a hourly fair value gap, a 4-hour inversion fair value gap. So very interesting zone. So it will be nice to see in the low time frames to see a change of direction. A market structure shift, also called a break of a structure. And GBP/USD, I'm expecting price is possible to come to this level. We have a breaker here. This is a 15-minute bullish breaker. Okay, so my alert is just above, just to be aware of if price is coming. So a setup would be stop loss in this low, target this high, for example, or even you can target this. Can happen. You can see price going from here, going higher. We have a lot of imbalances without being rebalanced. Okay. And this morning, so I forgot to mention this, but we had SMT divergence. Let me show you. We had a lower low here. This is a SMT divergence, and we had a higher low. So that was indication of intention of price. Okay, Euro USD just didn't show interest going lower. Meanwhile, GBP/USD just took liquidity previous week, not previous week, but previous low. Okay, just grabbed the liquidity, and this was like a fake movement for after change direction. Okay, just when the Monday starts, this is manipulation. But we have these footprints of the algorithm that gave us these signals, these signals, so we understand better the narrative. Crazy markets. Crazy markets. So if you have any questions, you just, as I said, always just send a message. and I will try to help you or answer your doubts or just sharing some thoughts. Crazy how it's going. I think we'll take this. Also, another level I had in mind, if price wants to continue dropping, I have this level, these two not relatives, they are pretty equal lows. That's another level I want to be aware, so I put an alarm a bit before, because seems probable. Let's see what happens, but could be another scenario if price wants to continue dropping. I think at 7:30 we'll have some movement. 7:30 a.m. New York time. We'll have some possible some movement. So far nothing, just waiting for price to change direction, to show me intention of change. So basically that's why I'm waiting for. Look how nice it's reacting to this breaker. The oil, this is oil on the right and gold on the left. We have on oil, we have this orange level, which is a breaker. We have an inversion fair value gap of 4 hour and an hourly fair value gap, which price is respecting quite nicely, and also the inversion fair value gap. So that's why I'm looking in these two. In oil, I'm checking a possible market structure, something like this, for example, something like this. We want this. We want to see displacement. And on gold, I'm also waiting for momentum, for displacement. I want to see price drop with energy, show me real interest. It's very interesting how prices are reacting to the 2.5 standard deviation. So in GBP USD, as I said before, I have my interest level, which is this breaker. Low, high, lower, low, break of structure. So this high was violated, wasn't respected. So this is a breaker now, and I put my alarm just in this low, just to be aware if price is getting close to this level. So I'm interested in taking a long position. We have almost 20 minutes, sorry, 10 minutes for 7:30 a.m. New York time. Okay, guys, so I will stop now. I need to leave, but please join my Discord. Okay, I will try to be more active in the live streams. I've been quite active these last 2 days, but yeah, I hope you can take some information from it, and I hope you see you soon in my Discord or just in my lives on the YouTube. Please just do this easy action of subscribe and give a like, and I hope to see you soon. Take care and see you next time.